Thought I'd just do a quick video on mods and mod sets for Sunday ops. This is specifically for Sunday ops. Friday mini ops and patrol ops, or Wednesday patrol ops and mini ops as they may be now. And public stuff is another kettle of fish entirely, but for Sundays we need you to be using the private mod set. Now that is a stripped down repo for whatever is in the upcoming Sunday op, and that's generally updated by tap on a Wednesday. As a result, you may want to use a map or a mod that isn't in the current mod set. So what I'm going to do is show you how you can get around that without causing a huge load of extra dependencies which will cause us issues. So the first thing to do is to make sure that your mod set is updated. You can do that by just deleting it and coming into mod sets up here and then scrolling down to the private mod set and clicking there, and it reappears, and that's got all of the mission related mods for this upcoming Sunday, or in this case last Sunday, because Al Rayak and the AV8B stuff is still there. So we're going to need to use that mod set, but we're also going to need to select an additional mod or mods depending on what you want. If you want, for example, the F18, that's also not in there. I've set up a mod set here of my own with all the maps in, and these are all the individual maps that exist. And to do that, all you do is you right click in that panel, you click add group, and we'll call it video. That could get wrong very quickly. Click OK, and now I've got an empty mod set, and I can just come over here and manually drag things into that. So let's say we want Anize and Beketov in there, and I just drag them over and they're now there. And if I select them, you'll see I can select a specific map without selecting the whole mod set, and you just get that little dash in there. That dash is usually a signature that you have updated the repo and something's gone in or out and it's selected, but in this instance that's exactly what we want to see. So let's load up Anize from the dev mod folder, and in conjunction with the private mod set. And there we are. If we go into the editor, you can see Anize has loaded successfully, and we've got all these other maps also. So what I want to show you now is what happens if you screw up, basically, and include mods that aren't available in the mod set. So I'm just loading up Bistrika, which happens to be the op that Mad Mick is running at the weekend, and just use that as a demonstration. This is nothing against not having a go at Mick. You know, he's made a genuine mistake, and we're sorting it out, but it seems worth showing how that affects what we're trying to do. So if I open it up, you can see here I've got all these different folders. I'm going to open up his op from here, op grappling, and if I do so, boom, we have missing add-ons in the list which are not present, and therefore he cannot load his mission. That's exactly what happens on the server when we try and load it up in the background, and so the mission never comes up on the server and everyone's left scratching their heads. So there is a way around this that we can do. So if I close that, you can see absolutely nothing has loaded on the map. It's a completely duff load, if you like. So if I just alt tab back to my desktop a second, and you can see the mission SQM here. If I open that up in Notepad++, which I'd already done, you can see here this is what the inside of a mission file that hasn't been binarized, thankfully, looks like. So what we'll do is we will select from inside that curly bracket there within add-ons, scroll all the way down to the last add-on within the closing curly bracket. We're just going to delete that out so that it ends up just being a blank space, and we're going to save that. And now if we go back into Armour, when I try and load the mission, what that's going to do is anything that has been added accidentally and no objects from that mod have been used is not going to now throw an error. What will throw an error is if we've got any objects within that mission file. It does take a little while because it's regenerating that add-on list from the list of objects, but once it's done, hopefully, boom, we now have a working file exactly as planned, and we can save it, and it's done. That mission is now able to be run on the server and anywhere else using the private mod set.